Hey guys, what's up and welcome to the top 5 Forge maps of March 2016. And for the map at the number 5 spot, we got Raid on Apex. I'm just kidding. Just gonna talk about something real quick before we get into the maps. I'm gonna try something in this video where not all of the maps that I'll pick will be like, my personal favorites, because then most of the maps I'd be talking about would be known to everyone because well, they'd be the popular maps. Then the video would get kind of boring because you guys would already know the maps that I'll be talking about are great maps because they got popular for a reason. So I'm gonna try something here where some of the maps I'll be talking about aren't really the popular ones or my personal favorites for the month, but rest assured that they are still quality maps that deserve being in a top 5 list for Forge maps of the month. So without further ado, let's get right into number 5 with Valkyrie 117, and this is an aesthetic map. It is a gigantic aircraft carrier that has 2 floors which you can explore, and the map author said that you can even play BTB on it, but if you ask me, I'm like nah bro. But as an aesthetic map, it is fantastic. It is huge, and it even has some really cool scripting. Since you spawn at the ship's lower floor, you can drive a hog up to one of these platforms, and then you can interact with these terminals to bring the hog up, which is really cool. Now, I'm no aircraft carrier expert, so I would not know what this building I am in is called, but it is the structure on top of the deck, and it has several floors. You can go up into every single floor. There's even some nice jumps in here, and you can just get to the top and just look at the map from there. It's just a really cool aesthetic map. But you know what's even cooler? The map at number 4, which is called Bull Riding. This is a minigame created by Sexy Master Chief, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys are aware of this minigame because it's kind of popular. I mean, it has been around. I definitely enjoyed it in the games that I've played, and I felt like it was deserving of being on my list for this month. But to those of you who are unfamiliar with this minigame, I'll just explain it real quick. There is basically a warthog slash bull in this bullpen, and everyone's fighting over it because it does give you points, because it acts as a stronghold, and everyone else should be trying to get to the warthog to control it and get the points, or you can go around shotgun and assassinate everybody. But it's just a lot of hectic fun, and I would highly recommend you guys give it a whirl. But before you do that, let's get right into number 3, which is a map called Prophet's Death Zone, and this is a racetrack which was built by Acrimonious, and this guy has recently posted a lot of racetracks on ForgeHub, and I think you guys would have noticed that if you have been browsing the maps section there. And this is my favorite one among the maps that he posted. It is a roller coaster track, and its difficulty is a little bit higher than the typical race maps that I feature. It can be pretty easy to fall off the map, especially if you're not minding the curves and all the turns, and this is a pretty long racetrack too. And I did appreciate how in the whole track you will be racing through more or less the same aesthetics, and I did appreciate that it's very consistent. You'll be driving through the canyon, the mountains, and the forest, and it's basically all nature, and I did enjoy that. It was very immersive. But you know what else is immersive? I'm really running out of transitions. But number 2 is a competitive 2v2 map called Treatment, and this was created by Given to Fly, and this was also submitted to the ForgeHub 2v2 contest, and there are definitely a lot of quality maps there, and this is one of them. I'd be surprised if this didn't at least get an honorable mention. Given did a really good job with this map's asymmetric layout. You'll notice that the map has a ton of height variation, especially if you're in the central atrium with a massive death pit, and you'll find that most gameplay does gravitate a little bit towards this death pit because the camo spawns there, and there are also a ton of power positions overlooking each other, and there are definitely going to be a lot of BR battles in this area. If not battles between the power positions across the center of the map, though, there are definitely gonna be fights happening in the outskirts of the map, which are all connected very nicely. I did like the map's pathways and routes very much. I think Given did a really good job planning the layout and making sure that everything's connected very nicely. But without further ado, let us get right into the map at number 1. This is called Platform Panic, and it was created by Chewy Nutcluster Chewy, and his maps are now in the 2 top 5 Forge videos that I've made, so please don't think I'm fanboying. just focus on the map. Platform Panic is a very simple minigame, and I did enjoy it quite a lot. It's not an overly complicated minigame. Players who are playing it for the first time may be wondering what the hell they're supposed to do, but they will get it in the first game they're playing. And to those of you who are unfamiliar with Platform Panic, the basic premise of the minigame is that the two teams will be fighting for, I guess, who's going to be the last man standing. There are these platforms that are scripted to move, and there are several of them. They do get smaller to make the minigame harder, and the objective is to ground pound into them, because they will take you to the edge of the map where you will be launched into the sky, and this will be done repeatedly until the winner is decided. Anyway, that is pretty much it for this top 5 Forge maps of the month. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed my list. Maybe you found out some maps that you didn't know of before. Anyway, that is all my time. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Kill.
Oh, don't take me out late. I didn't
Oh!
look behind.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Oh! Holy crap. Oh no! Stop, thank you! I was clutching it so well.